Huckabee. Charles is a longtime member of Winter Park Toastmasters and a longtime resident of Winter Park. He's all about Winter Park, I guess. Charles is giving us an out of the manual speech today titled Entertainment Value. And every time he opens up his mouth, he entertains me. I love this guy. Charles Huckabee.
Guess what this is for? For me to sit down. You know, I came dressed banker today because I'm going to play the role. You know, when I went to college, and I was going to major in finance, which I did. And I was in the business school, and everybody around me was getting accounting degrees, finance, some sort of computer stuff. And I thought, well, I just need to get a degree and get out of here. And the field of finance really didn't provide much entertainment value to me. Going through all the personal finance classes and the accounting, calculus, I was watching, I'd rather watch paint dry, I think. So, and not until I got to my corporate finance classes where they were talking about investing, value, what to look for, how to read a balance sheet. Now the paint came alive. And all of a sudden, I got very interested. So upon graduation, I became a stockbroker. And through that, I loved finding companies that I thought were value stocks, kind of like Warren Buffett does, and, you know, buying them. Way to make money without doing a thing except thinking. Using your brain versus your brawn. Well, I love the business and I love doing that. And I've been doing it for a long time now. But I was sitting in my house Thursday night, and my youngest daughter sent me a screenshot of an announcement here in Orlando of a local business that is going to be closing its doors tomorrow. Very depressed. And all the memories and everything came rushing back to me over the last 30 years. I moved here in 1990, a single man, got married, had 3 daughters. And what is a guy, a gearhead, who's interested in cars and motorcycles in sundry, going to do with 3 daughters? Well, of course, I'm going to take him to the go-kart track. And I'm speaking of Little 500 in Maitland, Florida on 1792, which has been there since 1968. This iconic landmark. So I figured as a dad, with daughter number 1, and then number 2, and then number 3, what am I going to do for entertainment value without going to these chaotic theme parks and spending a fortune and taking out a mortgage on the house just for a day of entertainment? Well, we're going to go to the go-kart track. So from the time my oldest could walk, we were doing the tandem ride go-kart, and then the second one, tandem ride go-kart. So when they all became middle school, high school, they had friends over, guess where we go? To the go-kart track. So for a mere 50, 60, 70 bucks, you got the adrenaline rush, you got the thrills. It was fun. And we all rode home, went and got ice cream, and went home and had a great time. Versus spending $1,000 at Disney, having your ankles hit with baby carriage multiple times, smelling sweaty, stinky people all day long, and having kids cry, and then the masses, oh, the masses. And then the kids you'd always lose one. Where's so-and-so? So everybody would freak out, adrenaline rush, you know, the search is on. So, this business has existed for a very long time, since '68. I was 8 years old when this business was started. The guy probably paid nothing for that property on 1792. But, over the years, I just kind of took this for granted. Like a lot of things, we look around in our community, and until they're gone, we don't really miss them. So, I was sitting there, pondering, and there was no story, so I started searching for the story in the local business journal. Nothing. I think there was an announcement in the paper, and I'm late to the game on this. It was announced a month ago, I believe. So anyway, my daughter, from the screenshot, I started reading the story, what was there, and then I Googled it, and the guy running the business, the guy that owns this business, is closing it down because there's nobody in the family to take it over. This is a tragedy. And now, I'm gonna go banker on you. So this business is a cash business. All right? So what's his investment? He's got, in addition to the property, which has long been paid off, he's got go-karts, he's got sheds, he's got overhead, he's got salaries, he's got taxes. So this business, if it grosses $1 million a year, cash, did I say cash? It might cost him, on the high side, $500,000 to run this business. There's $500,000 in gross profit. That's the kind of business you want. When I got out of college, with all this knowledge, I started looking around. And we've all read the book, anybody who's interested in it, The Millionaire Next Door. Well, these guys have 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, old cars, and they have a business like this. Coin laundries, go-kart tracks, flea markets, mobile home parks. These are the silent businesses that nobody sees. While they're pushing us into accounting and all this other stuff, these are the things that you can do without having to be there 24/7. And it makes money for you while you sleep. So, my pitch to you today, ladies and gentlemen, we need some venture capital put together, the pitch, to go buy little 500 go-kart track and keep it going another 54 years. This travesty cannot stand. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.